All right, welcome back, everyone. So, if you're out there chasing down radio frequency interference with just a spectrum analyzer, I've got some news for you. You might be missing some of the biggest clues. Today, we're going to talk about the tool that helps you see the complete picture of RFI.
And yep, this is part 6 of our deep dive series on RFI hunting. We've talked antennas, we've talked spectrum analyzers, but today we are adding an absolutely critical piece to the puzzle, the oscilloscope.
So let me start with a question for you. Are you only seeing half the story when it comes to interference? Because, if you're not looking at signals in the time domain, the answer is probably yes. There's a huge blind spot in frequency-only analysis that can leave you totally stumped.
And that really gets to the core of what we're talking about today. Think of it like two sides of the same coin, frequency and time. These are the two fundamental ways to look at any signal, and to be really effective at this, you gotta have both.
So what's the real difference here? Well, on one side, you've got the frequency domain. That's your spectrum analyzer's home turf. It's awesome for telling you what frequencies are out there and how strong they are. But then you've got the time domain, the world of the oscilloscope. This shows you how a signal's voltage is actually changing, moment by moment. It's kind of like the difference between seeing a list of ingredients versus watching the chef actually cook the meal. Basically, what we're talking about with time domain analysis is seeing a signal's voltage wiggle up and down over time with just incredible precision. It's like having a super high-speed camera for electricity, capturing every single little fluctuation.
Okay, fine, it's a different perspective. But why should you care? Why does this matter so much for hunting down RFI? Well, it's because some of the most annoying, most frustrating interference problems are completely invisible if you're only looking in the frequency domain.
And this right here shows you exactly what I mean. Instead of just seeing a spike on a graph, the oscilloscope shows you the signal's actual waveform, its shape. Is it a nice, clean sine wave, or is it this jagged, ugly pulse? That shape is like a fingerprint, and it can tell you a ton about where that interference is coming from.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. The source material puts it perfectly. Oscilloscopes give you crucial complementary information. Now, that word complementary is so important. An oscilloscope doesn't replace your spectrum analyzer. It works with it. It gives you that other half of the story we've been talking about.
So where does this tool really shine? Its absolute superpower is hunting down transient noise. Those fleeting, intermittent signals that are here 1 second and gone the next. Let's look at some examples.
The source points out 3 key areas where a scope is just essential. First, digging into the noise from all those modern switching power supplies. Second, finding tiny little ripples on your DC power lines. And third, grabbing those super brief one-off RFI events. And guess what? These are all super common sources of really stubborn broadband RFI. Let's start with switching noise. Your spectrum analyzer might just show you this big, wide smear of noise. But an oscilloscope, it lets you see the individual pulses that are causing all the racket. You can measure things like how fast they rise, how fast they fall, and how often they repeat. Those details directly create the interference signature, helping you nail down exactly which power supply is the culprit.
Next up is power supply ripple. And oh man, this one is sneaky. A tiny bit of AC voltage riding on top of a DC power line can actually get into a transmitter and create all sorts of unwanted signals. Your spectrum analyzer might not even see the ripple itself, but the scope, it can zoom right in on that DC line, use its AC coupling to ignore the big DC voltage, and show you the tiny millivolt level AC ripple that's causing all the chaos.
And this right here is where the scope just becomes a hero, capturing those transient events. Think about stuff that happens in a flash. A relay clicks on, a big motor starts up, maybe even a nearby lightning strike. A spectrum analyzer is almost certainly going to miss that. But you can set up an oscilloscope to trigger and capture the exact moment that event happens. It freezes that brief burst of interference in time for you to look at. It's like setting a tripwire to catch your noisy bad guy right in the act.
So, are you convinced you need one yet? The next question is, which one? The source material gives us 2 fantastic examples that are perfect for very different situations. You've got your powerful benchtop unit, and you've got your do-it-all field instrument.
So here they are. On the left, we've got the Rigol DS1104. This is your classic benchtop scope, a real powerhouse for detailed work in the lab. And on the right, you've got the Handtech 2D72, which is an amazing all-in-one tool designed for when you're out in the field.
Let's just break this down real quick. The Rigol, it's a benchtop unit, it's got 4 channels and a bit more bandwidth. That makes it perfect for complex problems where you need to look at a few different signals at the exact same time. The Handtech, on the other hand, is handheld. It's got 2 channels and it's built for one thing: portability and on-site troubleshooting.
Which one is right for you? It really just depends on where you're doing your hunting.
And that 4-channel thing on the Wriggle is a really big deal. Why? Because it lets you correlate events. You can do things like hook channel 1 up to a power switch, channel 2 to the motor or controls, and channel 3 to an RF detector. Then, when you flip that switch, you can see the exact moment the motor spins up and, at the same time, see the interference burst pop up on the RF detector. It's the ultimate way to prove cause and effect.
But hey, what if your interference source is out in the wild? That's where you need portability. The Hontech's built-in battery means you can take it right to the source of the problem, whether that's up a radio tower or inside some remote equipment shed. Plus, it has a multimeter built right in, so it becomes this incredible all-in-one diagnostic tool. You can probe signals and check voltages without lugging around 3 different pieces of gear.
So at the end of the day, adding this time domain view to your RFI toolkit is a total game changer. It lets you see the true nature of switching noise, hunt down that sneaky power supply ripple, and finally catch those fleeting transient events that used to be invisible. Which really just leaves one final question. Now that you know what to look for, what hidden interference are you gonna find?